Oops, up off net. Up off net. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz Adult. Alright, man, look. Let's see if my people in here. Where are you? I don't see anything. I gotta squint to look. I know there's a few people up in here now. I got 4 likes. I don't see anything but my plants and my reflection. Where you are? There you, Khalil. What's going on with you? Anybody else? Lil Nosh, what's going on with you? Mike, oops, hi, man. Look. Hugo, my members. Boy. Iceman, what's going on with you? T, Iceman, why aren't you a member, bro? Like, why you hating, man? Last boy, what's going on? All my members. Roller skate music, what's going on? BK, evening everybody. That's my global presence right there. What's going on? Lamont, what's going on with you? Well, my hair dried in the mug. Chad Martin, what's up with you? Member for over a month, bro. 100. Brett, what's up with you? Salute. Hey, regulators, mount up. Look, everybody's up in here. All right, come on in here. Come on in. The water's fine. ShowBizz the water. Room temperature. John Coombs, what's going on? Everybody, come on in here. Ryan, what's going on with you? Let me put this over here. All right, man, what you want to talk about? No. Here it is. Here it is. You have to understand this. Hey, man, love the channel. New here. Oh, much love to you. Good to see you, brother. What's going on, Wes? You have to understand this. This is an unbiased community. Okay? We're unbiased. And it seems as though I can be unbiased to the point of people not really knowing where I'm coming from. And here's what I mean. Just today, I just released my video on Big Baby Miller, the reaction there. I got a lot of Tyson the Gypsy King Fury fans upset because I was saying that if I'm going to deny all of the allegations against Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, if I'm going to just totally deny that he cheated at all against the Bronze Bomber Wilder, then I gotta at least give Big Baby Miller an ear. What I was saying was, I can't just, Big Baby Miller, they say he popped dirty again. I don't know all the facts yet, and I just go in there and just say that he cheated. Okay, my whole thing about Big Baby Miller and Tyson Gypsy King Fury is, it's not that Tyson Gypsy King Fury doesn't have priors. He got priors, bro. And that's what, a lot of the Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder fanboys, that's what that's their foundation. The guy, he was on Booger Sugar, okay? He had that thing with Hammer with the detached thumb on the glove. There's been, many kind of like little things with this guy. So they're like, that's their foundation. So my whole thing is our foundation with Big Baby Miller is that he got priors. So I figure, it would only be consistent if I'm going to look at the Gypsy King and what he did and then deny it, I can't have a predetermined idea of Big Baby Miller without listening to him. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was coming from. So I get that from both sides. Look, this is what happens with ShowBizz the adult. This is what happens. John J. Doe, what's going on with you? This is what happens with ShowBizz the adult. Hold on, let's see what y'all have to say. My bad. Let me see. Man, I've been drinking water wrong all this time. For sure. If both Fury and Wilder fans call you biased, it means you're unbiased. Right, T. So this is what's going on with me, okay? Ortiz popped twice. They fine with that. Man, I know I wasn't, Now all fighters using PEDs is trying to kill the opponent. But yeah, man on fire, but that's like ridiculous to be using PEDs in a fight. You can definitely seriously hurt your opponent. Which look. Here's the thing: the objective of boxing, okay? The objective of boxing is to really knock down your opponent to where he cannot get back on his feet for at least 10 seconds. That's some temporary harm. That's some serious harm, okay? But then when you're trying to add to that to make sure that that happens, you're starting to teeter on manslaughter and stuff like that. Hey, ShowBizz, please tell me what off-net means. Up off-net? I've told everybody, man, it's just, I took a term that Biggie said, up off the single, and I've been using it forever. Love your channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, it can hurt you. It can hurt you too. Right. But this is what happens with my channel. When I'm defending Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, okay? When I'm defending the Gypsy King, there's a good portion of my fellow black people who immediately say I'm not black anymore because my blackness is somehow determined by a boxing match. And the funny thing about that is Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, to me, and I've said this before, as a black man, he's not determined by how hard he punched, not to me. I think as a black man, his excellence is determined by how great of a father he is, how consistently, how he's available in his family lives. Here's my thing. When he was twerking, okay? Let's talk about when he was twerking. When he was twerking, he was making his kids laugh. So that's the part that I really don't get on Wilder for that. He was being funny, making his kids laugh. All right? So I think that goes to how good of a man he is, especially, as a black man, as a black father. I think of that more so than how hard he punched. So for me to be judged on my blackness by a boxing match, or if I think the Gypsy King beat a black man fair and square, that's what's happening. Now, on top of that, when I had that approach to Big Baby Miller, and I said, well, if I'm going to give Tyson Fury a fair shake, I'm not going to go at Big Baby Miller and have a predetermined idea on if he's a cheater or not. So I listened to him. In my comments, I had Tyson Fury fans saying, oh, okay, now you're becoming one of the black righteous, whatever they were calling me. I'm like, dang, you know what I mean? Like, which one am I? Y'all were just singing my praise for thinking how I think. And I'm not thinking that way for anyone. This is how I think. Robbie Mitchell, what's going on with you? For thinking how I think. Can't please no one. Yeah. When I think how I think, I was just given the praise for it. And I continue to think how I think. And then it's just like, oh, you becoming, a part of Nation Islam. I'm like, yo. Let me read some of your comments. This story shouldn't be about Miller. It should be about doping and boxing and the governing bodies and being consistent and stringent. Or it can be about whatever you want it to be about. It's okay. You're allowed to make it about whatever you want it to be about. It's okay. But that doesn't mean that I have to feel that way. His brother took down the tweet, didn't he? Did he take? No, not exactly. Not exactly. I think it was a story. It was in the story, and I'm not sure. I don't even remember if it was a tweet. I thought it was an Instagram story, and it went away. You think for yourself, Biz. Keep it. Oh, absolutely. ShowBizz. Miller should be banned or not? Your thoughts? I'm not sure if he can be banned. Not for life. By who? I don't think he can be banned. I think about Chavez Jr. He still fought Jacobs as scheduled. I'm not sure if he can be banned for life. Not sure. I think we need to find another word for unbiased, because these dudes just ain't getting it. Yeah. How do you think AJ versus Miller would have ended if Miller had never popped dirty? AJ would have knocked him out, because think about this. When he hurt Andy Ruiz, the reason why Andy Ruiz knocked out AJ is because of who he is. Andy Ruiz is a gladiator. On top of that, he got fast hands, and his power is where AJ was. That's where his power lies. And AJ doesn't have the best chin in the world. Big Baby Miller is different. He's obviously not the warrior Andy Ruiz is, because he pops dirty, right? Like, he popped with a cocktail. It's not just DW 15-16. Let's not get that confused. The second time against AJ, it was a cocktail of things. So he's not the type that Andy Ruiz is. You feel what I'm saying? So Andy Ruiz, being what he is, made him swing in the fire. AJ helped contribute to him getting knocked out, because he got in there with what he thought was a wounded animal who, when that animal's wounded, he fights back. So AJ put himself in there, and, you know. Can we play Fight Night? Yeah, we can. I got to get on that. But if he does it again, then he's really screwed. Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure which promoters would work with him. He may be blacklisted. I'm not sure if he'll be banned. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the Kaepernick thing. Hey, Biz, did you see Eddie Hearn shout out Jeremy from Fight Network on IFL? Oh, no, I didn't. I need that's dope. That's a big up. That's a big up. Today's heavyweight division is juiced up to the max. Jumped into the punch. Yeah. Absolutely. Do you think Dante's Boxing Nation? Oh, man, here we go. I don't really have too many things to say about other YouTubers, but what you think of him? If him you have. He is the most biased channel I've ever seen. True fanboy. I've ever linked to your vids, comments, no answer yet. I don't have anything to say about, I mean, look, this is what I can say. I'm allowed to have my agenda on my channel. My channel is really, I love boxing way too much, and I want to share my ideas with others who love boxing way too much. But on top of that, if I can conform, if I can change some casuals into boxing purists, I will feel proud about that. I want, and a lot of it is to celebrate these fighters. If you understand, my underlying thing is an appreciation for these fighters. Think about what I say about Deontay Wilder. My consistent thing is he's a warrior, and don't pamper him. He's a warrior. You're not helping him. There's not one warrior I know that loves getting pat on the butt and saying, woo, 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 woo. No, it'll be okay. Warriors are built different. I take up for the fighter, always. You're the real deal, Biz. Thank you so much. So I take up for the fighter all the time. So that's my thing. A lot of it is to celebrate these athletes, these fighters, and for fans to not throw them away. For me, the saddest thing in the world is us consuming these people who put their lives on the line. I always use this example because it hit home so hard, was Parnell Sweet Pea Whitaker. I mean, the fact that he got hit by a car, he should have never, this guy should have been driving, it should have been one of his favorite cars he should have been driving, okay? Or somebody driving it for him, all right, while he's drunk or whatever. He shouldn't have been wandering the streets broke and drunk and getting, alcohol bought for him at places. That shouldn't have been his life. This guy is one of the greatest of all time. One of the greatest lightweights of all time, probably top 5. And Hall of Fame fighter and put his life on the line consistently, constantly for the fans. And all we got for him is, good job, champ. You the best, champ. So really, my whole agenda is to not have that happen. That's why I went off and blew my top when I was talking about supporting Wilder. Make your money work for him. If you love him, don't illegally stream his fights. 10 to 20 million. Do you know what that means? That means that Tyson Fury versus Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder 2 could have been one of the biggest pay-per-view fights of all time. You know that? But 10 to 20 million people illegally streamed it. And then I saw videos of people saying how it didn't do well. People saying, hey, that fight didn't do well. Deontay Wilder, he can't make no money. He could have if you didn't steal the stream. I'm broke, Biz. Okay, then, you know, it is what it is. You know, if you're broke, brother, you know, it is what it is. You know, I can't get down on you for that. But not everybody's broke. Not everybody's broke. They just stole it because they were just looking for a reason to take money out of his pocket to get some free stuff and keep their money to themselves. I'm saying if you want to support somebody, make your money work. Make your money work for them guys so they can generate generational wealth. A lot of times, pay-per-view model is dying. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because their fights on pay-per-view. So while their fights on pay-per-view, buy it. If you're supporting Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, or if you're supporting Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, Deontay Wilder shouldn't have been a visitor at home in Black History Month. Now, here's the thing that I want to say about the LDBC and their support for Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. I saw a video the night of Tyson Fury defeating Wilder. And it was like barbershop conversations. He was sitting in the car and he was just like, look, man, either way, whatever he was saying, he was at the fight. And I was like, you can't say nothing about a guy who was at the fight. He was supporting him. All right. He was supporting him. So bottom line, what I want to say is this. Everybody has their agenda. I have mine. Okay. And it's really the support for the fighter. And you have other people who are for white fighters and other boxing channels and stuff for Mexican fighters, other boxing channels for black fighters, or other boxing channels just for the casual thing, or just boxing channels to attack other channels. They should be allowed to have their agenda. That's all. ShowBizz the Dad, what do you think about Ryan Garcia? You think he beats Gervonta? I do. I think he's more more determined. I think he seems to be more dedicated to the sport. It seems that way. You know, I don't know for sure. ESPN Plus, not bad because there's so much content. Yeah, there's a lot of content there. But you're talking to somebody who consumes boxing by all costs. So I'm supporting DAZN. I support ESPN Plus. I support the PBC on Fox and on Showtime. I don't have that. What people have, being only a DAZN person or whatever. I don't have any of that. I really don't. Peddling unsubstantial truth is morally wrong. Well, okay. Unsubstantial truth is morally wrong. But here's my thing. It seems to me, because I read my comments. I don't go by too many other channels, and that's my bad. But I'm so busy building my channel, it's hard for me to be everywhere else. And plus, I got a family and stuff like that. But with that said, slander, fine. But when people come to my comments, it seems to me that those people genuinely believe that Tyson Gypsy King Fury cheated. They genuinely, when I read it, even if they're attacking me, I hear their emotions. Like, come on, Biz, whatever they want to call me. Okay? Come on, man. The truth is, he has this, he did this. Check out this video. Check out this picture. Check out this. Check out that. They are truly invested in the fact that they 100% know he cheated. Okay? So if that is the case, it's not pandering as much as it's trying to prove it. You ain't never going bald. Your hairline is strong as hell. It's just hate. I'm not sure. Well, it all depends. I'm not sure. I think if you're getting pissed off, if you're getting pissed off by what they're saying, delusional. It could be that, BK. It could be that. Now, yo, Biz, are you going to watch the Burns versus Usman fight? And who are you going to bet on? I'm betting on Usman. But yeah, I'm watching that fight for sure. And I'm going live. I love your videos. You're funny, mate. Thank you so much. They took the pick down. But I want you to do this. I want you to do this. Game Bread Boxing. Game Bread Boxing. I want you to listen. I want you to listen. I want you to listen. Game Bread. Are you with me? Okay. Your boy seems to be blue blood. That's your boy. Okay. So I want you to listen to this. And anybody else who knows that they took the pick down. ShowBizz the adult. As soon as I saw that picture, I contacted the photography guy. I'm not sure how much you know that. Now, I'm pretty sure other channels did too. I'm pretty sure they did too. But I can only speak for myself. I did. I contacted them everywhere. And then I called them. Okay? And what I said was, you have a photo on your site that is getting a lot of attention. Can you give us some insight on that? Yes, other channels called him too. He got so much heat that he took it down. It's either that or somebody was illegally tampering with his site, or I don't know. But I would think if a lot of people are coming to your site, I would think you would want to keep it up, not take it down. I would think, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay? All I know is the site is now private. You know what I mean? The site is now private. Now, I'm assuming if everybody's going to the site, he wouldn't take it down because everybody's going to it. I'm thinking there were probably people manipulating the site and he had to up the security of the site. That's what I think. But I may be wrong. So yeah, I inquired. It's not like I saw that picture and I was just like, oh, bull. I was like, dog, yo, that picture made me like, dude, I looked at that fight, that entire fight in slow motion. First, I looked at the fight all the way through in regular speed and I kept pausing it. Then I watched that fight again by just pausing certain points of the fight. Then I watched the entire fight in slow motion. I watched and I couldn't see anything wrong with the gloves. But then I just thought the rate of a camera, the camera like it's at the millisecond. So maybe you can catch the deformity of a glove, you know, but I watched so much of it. Yeah, I mean, Biz or freeze frame. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, and you can't, when you're watching a fight, even in super slow-mo, you can't get it to that level. It's going to skip seconds no matter what. Hey, get. ShowBizz a dog acting crazy. So, yeah, I mean, you know, I did everything I could to get to the bottom of that. And right now, we don't have all the answers. Will you add ShowBizz hoodie? Oh, absolutely. He used horsehair gloves too. Oh, those gloves that they have. I'm not sure if it's horsehair. Whatever it was legal. But here's my thing. Let me ask you this. The reason why I say that the gloves were legal, the reason why I say a boxer dog, no. It's a German short-haired pointer. The reason why I say, he said, damn, I love boxing. Yeah, much love. the reason why I say the gloves are legal is because I have too much respect for Stitch. I have too much respect for Kenny Bayless. Kenny Bayless touching the gloves all the time. The Nevada State Commission. I got some respect for them, but definitely Stitch and Kenny Bayless, they were touching the gloves, feeling the gloves. And then Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder's team. I got too much faith in Jay Diaz and the rest of them. I got too much faith in them protecting their fighter. I do. I don't think that they were in on it, and I don't think that they're incompetent. I don't think that Jay Diaz and them looked at it and missed it. I don't. I think they're competent. I think that they're for their fighter, Deontay Wilder. I also have faith in Wilder. Your proper funny mate. No, but seriously, I also have faith in horsehair is legal. Yeah. I know that glove that he used. I looked that up too, and it's a proper glove. And I've seen the way that glove was bent after hitting it. After hitting Wilder a few times, I've seen that happen to Canelo Alvarez. I was looking at other fights, and everybody, it happens. So I'm not worried about that. But I also have faith in Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Let me tell you what I mean. Deontay Wilder, he's been getting hit in the face by boxing gloves for a while. Like I don't know how many punches he's taken. He's taken to the face. When you look at that pancake type of picture and his knuckles that exposed, on top of that, there's metal in it. If Wilder gets hit with that, bing, bop, to the point where his skull gets dented, bing, bing, I think Wilder would be like, bing, like, hold up, hold fast, bruh, hold fast, check his hands. I'm sorry, I am sorry. I think that's what Wilder would be on. I really do. I think that's what he would be on. The autopsy. Oh, here's the thing. Here's the problem. You guys, let me read a few of your comments first before I just go on chatting. I seen the dent in his head. Yeah. I saw a picture of that too. I'm not sure if that if it was Photoshop or not. But here's my thing. How many of you feel that dent in his head really happened? Did his skull really get dented? According to his brother, not Wilder. No doctors came out officially. The WBC hasn't came out officially. No one said anything, just his brother. I just want to know who believes 100%. You think his skull got dented? Who else? No. Can't that even happen? I think it can happen. Wilder didn't say it, then I don't. Fury's gloves were loaded. I'm talking about his. Don't say Fury gloves were loaded. Answer my question. I believe he has a dent in his head. Okay. So, here's my thing. The dent in his head, okay? If he has a dent in his head, that means he has a fractured skull. He has a fractured skull, okay? Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? If he has a dent in his head, do you know what that means? In his skull, he has a fractured skull. Do you know what that means? That means that this fight can't go on as scheduled. There's no, think about how long Errol Spence was out. He can't box. There's no twerking. There's no doing that. If he has a fractured skull, number one, that has to be released. And it definitely has to be released by the WBC. Why? Do you understand the legal consequences if Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder get killed? That come December, or get you got his brother already saying they did an autopsy on him. They called the coroner, okay, that to let him know that he had a fractured skull. Do you understand if something permanently happens to Deontay Wilder? Do you understand the legal what happens? The WBC, the commission, the Wilder team. How many people are liable for not releasing? For having his skull being fractured a secret? Do you know how many people are liable for that man's possible death or permanent injury? This ain't a game. And here's the funniest thing about it. You show object and lack of bias. Respect, brother. Much love. Here's the funniest thing about it. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Now I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be even funnier. Blue Blood just went live on YouTube stating Fury's team paid to have the picture removed. I don't know how he knows that, but how would you know that? I wouldn't say anything like that. But if he knows that, then anywho, when people are in the comments, pay attention to the comments. They're going to respond in the comments without listening to everything I'm saying. Okay? But check this out. This is what gets me the most. This is what gets me the most. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder brother. The Project. Listen to me, Project. Listen to me. The Project. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder brother. He said that Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder has a fractured skull. And he said, we're going to get him in the third fight. We're going to rise and beat him. Yeah, an autopsy was done. We're going to rise and beat him. What kind of brother is that? Now, I mean, honestly, if my brother has a dent in his head, okay? If he has a dent in his head, he ain't fighting until he get some kind of neurologist to check his brain, make sure that he's okay, get the pass, and his skull has totally healed. The last thing my brother doing is fighting. That's the last thing he's doing is fighting. And that's big facts, bro. If my brother got a dent in his head and had an autopsy done, the last thing I'm doing is in that same sentence saying, and he's going to fight again and beat him. Hell, he ain't getting in a car. He ain't getting in a car on a horse. He ain't boxing jack until he's totally healed. Until he's totally healed. And I'm telling the doctor to go live with that. Don't tell me in secrecy. Tell everybody. Everybody go live with that. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder is in serious condition. I know an autopsy is not the right word. We're being funny. But I'm just saying. That's how I feel about my brother. Man, that's how I feel about my brother. That's just me. So that's why I had a problem with him, just because I have brothers of my own. So I know how I love them. You know what I mean? So for when I look at him judging his character and saying my brother got a dent in his head and his skull is fractured, and that was seen in the autopsy, and he will fight come December. Here's the thing, my people. You guys want me to tell you the truth. You guys want me to tell you the truth, dog. You guys want me to tell you the truth. Why has Wilder not spoke on this? Wilder hasn't spoke on this because I'm about to tell you the truth. And I didn't want to tell you the truth. I did want to tell you the truth. All right? But I'm going to do it anyway. It behooves Wilder to not speak on this. Hey, it's not ShowBizz versus Blue Blood. I love that brother. He's a brother pushing boxing on his YouTube channel. He just loves Wilder because that's his friend. I got no problems with Blue Blood. I got no problems with rest of those boys. 78, I got no problems. None. Love those brothers, man. They doing their thing. But here's my thing. Here's the truth. Here's the truth. It behooves Deontay Wilder, okay, to not say anything. It behooves Deontay Wilder to not say anything. Why? Because 10 to 20 million people took money out his pocket. That's why. Want me to break it down for you even more? Let me break it down for you more. All of this, his brother saying that he had a dent in his head and stuff like that, it's best that he keeps quiet because it's building up all of this. beautiful attention for the third fight. This is beautiful. You got emotions involved. You got, this guy was getting, Deontay Wilder was getting no support there. He got to have this support. And if y'all going to be crying and y'all going to be, pushing this narrative and doing all those things, show up to the fight and buy the fight. Really, really. If I was Wilder, I wouldn't say anything either. Keep it going, man, so y'all can show up. Really, that's the truth. That's the truth. This is the great, controversial cash. This is the greatest marketing strategy for a fight ever. This is beautiful. And you're going to do it and make it race sensitive during Black Lives Matter and stuff like that, and the police brutality and how fractured this nation is, and then you have a white guy and a black guy? Please, please. You want some money, make it a civil war. You want some money, make it a civil war. And my thing is this. My thing is this. I don't even care. I don't even care, because if you can have the nation pause and look at my sport of boxing, I'm down. Make the nation pause and look at my sport of boxing, I'm down. This is Cooney versus Holmes all over again. Rummy's Corner, I think his name. Oh, yeah, Rummy's Corner. I like Rummy's Corner and Fight Hype. I'm buying the hell out the fight. Yep. Johnson versus Jeffries. Yep. The fight of the century. Think of the drama behind this fight. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. The drama behind the fight. You had the draw, where it seems as though Tyson Fury got robbed. In my opinion, Tyson Fury deserved the nod. I understood the draw, but I think he deserved the nod. Okay? The second fight, you got Tyson Fury whooping Wilder. And if you don't build this up, if you don't put a stain on this fight, okay, no one will want to watch the third fight. They just watch Tyson Fury mop Deontay Wilder all over the ring. If you said that happened in a legitimate fashion, you think people's going to watch this fight? No way. No way. No way. If people believe that happened legitimately, you think they're going to watch the third fight? No way. I love the fact that you're unbiased. Keep upholding the purity of the sweet science, bro. Yeah. Yeah. My thing is this. The truth of the matter is, 10 to 20 million is messed up, though. That's terrible. Good takes on this. Yeah, the truth of the matter is this. That wasn't Deontay Wilder that night, okay? That was the best Tyson Fury against not as good Deontay Wilder. That Deontay Wilder can beat a lot of guys, but can't beat Tyson Fury. In order for Deontay Wilder to give Tyson Fury a good fight, he got to be on his AA game. That was like a C Wilder that night. Because when he was wiping his eyes and in the ring and had the wobbly legs, he wasn't ready. That Wilder wasn't. Not every night is not your best night. It is what it is. So it was a C Wilder, which his technique stinks already. But then you got a C Wilder against an A plus, the best you've seen Tyson Fury. You know, it was like, so he whitewashed him. I don't think it was nerves. I think he was overtrained. Ask George Foreman. He was overtrained. So you got to see Wilder against an A plus Tyson Fury, and then bingo. You think he was nervous? I don't think. Oh, okay, yeah, because I do remember he was working too much in the back. I think he was working. Dog, why? Why you feel this way? Look at Hussein. Dog, why do you feel this way, dog? I think I touched a nerve because I just I was just unbiased and in the middle. I didn't even say anything bad about Wilder or nothing. I think his breath hit him hard under the mask. Boy, you funny. You are funny. BK is hilarious. LDBC is still crying. I mean, there's supporters. There's supporters. Dog, Game Bread boxing is the truth, though. Game Bread, hey man, Game Bread, are you subscribed? Let me tell you something that I just saw Game Bread's I just saw his comment, his chat. Dude, the biggest hornet is up in here. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Dude, that hornet is gonna, dog, I gotta kill it. I gotta kill it, dog. Hold on. Hold on. Do this for Wilder, dog. Oh, hold on, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up. Killed him. TKO on the first. All right. ShowBizz the Hornet. No, it's hot up in here too. No, it's hot. Or maybe I got nervous. Anyway, what's his name? Game Pro? What's his name? I'm about to find him. Gaming Bread, I think his name is. Let me tell you why he's so real. Gaming Bread, I think his name Gaming Bread. Is your name Gaming Bread, bro? Regulator, you're so funny. Brother, I had to give him that Minister Society stomp. What? No. Game Bread Boxing. There you go. Game Bread is so real because Game Bread came in here supporting Wilder and kind of speaking towards me because he didn't have a full understanding of my stance. Once he heard my stance, he was fine. He didn't keep on. See, he's a grown-ass man. Game Bread didn't keep on, like, trying to put words in my mouth. That sweat is real. Yeah, dude, hold on. It's hot out here, too. Game Bread didn't keep on just trying to put words in my mouth. He heard me through, and he's fine. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. It hurt my heart to see the whooping he got. Yeah. But anyone who saw the first fight knew that it was the possibility. Yeah, a true Warrior fan, Wilder fan here. I'm not making excuses for him. He just has to improve. Yeah, man. That you know, it was like I told you. ShowBizz the Kid. He hated it. You know, ShowBizz the Kid is a part of Bomb Squad, bro. ShowBizz the Kid, that little boy be walking around here part of Bomb Squad, and he rocks with Errol the True Spence. You know, ShowBizz the Kid, when Errol the True Spence got in the car accident, he was quiet. So, you know, ShowBizz the Kid wasn't feeling watching that. He was mad at Wilder. He was like, Wilder, what are you doing? He said, turn up. You hear it? He was like, turn up, man. You know, so I live with a son no matter what I say. He's Bomb Squad. But the thing about my son is he doesn't think Deontay Wilder has skill. He just thinks he's very strong. He always just say Dad, he's athletic and strong. And sometimes that's enough. Sometimes you just got to use what you got. I love my son for that. That's how he is. That's how he rocks. Yeah, ShowBizz the Kid predicted Pacquiao to beat Thurman. Don't forget, I was saying Thurman was going to win. ShowBizz the Kid was like, dude, come on, man. You know? Yeah, Foreman training Wilder would be excellent. That'd be excellent. That'd be excellent. Can't teach a new dog. Can't teach new tricks, but instant changes can he make? He can just rely on what he is. You know what I mean? Number one, the jab got to be busier. Okay, let's just keep this in mind. Let's keep this in mind. I don't feel that he can beat Fury. I don't. All right. I feel that Fury outboxed him the first time, then outslugged him the second time, okay? But with that said, Wilder has a jab. He does. He even jabs to the body. He has a jab. It's just that he had no energy, so he couldn't keep that jab pumping, and he had no legs, okay? Look at Hearns against Hagler, that first fight. I mean, Hagler-Hearns, the only fight. After round, he lost his legs round one, okay? So when he was swinging, he was on his way out. Round second and third, he was swinging. He knew he was on his way out. So he figured, let me knock him out before he knocks me out. Wilder lacked the energy to begin with, all right? But I think someone has to come in with an unconventional thought and say, Wilder, you have to rely on your athleticism. You're an athlete. Tyson Fury, he has good feet, but he's not as coordinated as Wilder. Let's keep this real. Please. Let's try to keep this as unbiased and balanced as possible. Tyson Fury can box, but he's not coordinated. Can we really we know that to be right? He's not coordinated. Okay, dude, he is the truth. He's gangly. He is. Did you see when Tyson Fury punched himself in the face? You get what I'm saying? He is a slick fighter. He's probably the best technical fighter heavyweight out there, him and Usyk. But he's not very coordinated. Not coordinated. Look how his legs are like an ostrich. He's knock-kneed. He's not that coordinated. But he's slick with good feet, good movement. But he's not full body coordinated. Okay? Like Ali. You know, when people compare him to Ali, there's no comparison. He's not coordinated. Tyson, very coordinated. Deontay Wilder, he will have to use his athleticism and his coordination. He'll have to use that. You saw him twerking. Use your rhythm. He's going to have to use his rhythm. Think of Bruce Lee. Don't fight the other person's fight. Be everything you are. Bring your uniqueness and everything you are to the fight. Don't try to be a conventional fighter. That's done. That's done. He's not that. He has to bring what he is. He's a natural talented athlete. So, dude, I would have my legs so far apart, dude, you would think I was a streetwalker, okay? You go, boy. Pause. I have my legs so far apart, ready to spring, okay? With my arms out here, way back here, giving feints of my own. Whoop, watch that right hand. It's coming, hopping around and just pulling a Sugar Ray Leonard versus Duran 2. Not really doing much. And whoop, big swing and a miss. Wow, move my head out the way. Jump far away, be far away. Come in with the jab, be far away. Jump in, wham! And because I know I got one shot with that right hand. Forget boxing him. I'll be a wild man. I'll be Deontay the Wild Wilder. That's what I do. Yeah, I'll be relying on that one weapon and my athleticism. I will have a chain with a iron ball at the end of it, and I'll be doing that, man. Yes, Lord. If he can fuse his natural athleticism with technique, that's done, though. He will be a new monster. Yeah, learn how to make the power. Yeah, that's kind of like Roy. Let's say if Roy was as technically sound as Bernard Hopkins. But the thing is, him not being conventional kind of made him Roy. I'll react to that video. I'll react to the video. ShowBizz, what's the difference between a technical fighter and a tactical fighter? Because Holyfield think AJ is a better technical fighter. Is the better technical fighter in a heavyweight now? Yeah. I think Usyk is the most technical. But look, I always talk about Deontay Wilder when he's stringing punches together. Fury doesn't string all variety of punches together in a highly technical way. He doesn't. When Fury can bam, he can do that, bam, boom. He can do that, bam, boom. He can do that. But AJ can go boom, 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 boom. in a technical way. Hips going into the uppercut, hook, uppercut. He's more technically sound. He's more technically sound. But the sweet science, Fury is the better boxer. Yeah. When Fury, remember when Deontay Wilder tripped over Fury's foot? Look at the move that Fury did to make Wilder trip over his foot. Fury hopped to the side. Wilder missed. Dog, look at that. Look at what Fury did. It was such a, his footwork was beautiful. Bam, boom, and he jumped to the side. It was beautiful. And that's how Wilder tripped over his foot. Tyson Fury got some sweet footwork. He does. He really does. Yeah, he knew what he was doing. Tyson beat Wilder, AJ beats Fury, and Wilder beats AJ. I can see that. I don't agree, but I can see that. I think Fury beats AJ too. I know this Fury wouldn't throw hooks with uppercuts, more of the ones and twos. Yeah, man on fire. Yeah. ShowBizz all day, or more like 30 seconds. On what? Something happened. AJ beats Wilder. I don't know. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Cause I don't know, man. I mean, that boy AJ can punch though. God, he can punch. And I don't know why people don't talk about how hard of a puncher he is. That boy AJ can punch, man. AJ can punch. That's the thing, you know. That's the thing. You've seen Wilder wobbled a few times, knocked down a few times. AJ would knock down Wilder. If that fight is going, if AJ, I don't think AJ tries to just box him the way he did Andy Ruiz either, because he wouldn't have the reach on Wilder like that. I think AJ would be on the inside more. And AJ on the inside more, he'd drop Wilder. My thing is Wilder would drop him back. That's my thing. Wilder would drop him back. People think that Wilder would beat AJ. Man, I don't think they're crazy. I mean, of course, AJ's more complete. That's like, bro. That's like, bro, that's not. Dude, let me tell you what it is. I think I've brought up this example a million times, okay? Let me do it like this. Who is a more complete fighter? Vernon Forrest or Mayorga? Who is a more complete fighter? Vernon Forrest or Mayorga? You guys know the rest of. I don't even have to say the rest of the point that I'm making. Yeah. Forrest couldn't get past Mayorga to save his life. Yeah. The matchups is the problem. ShowBizz versus. Stop, man. I'm a Wilder fan, but that could or would change the facts. Fury cheated for sure. Okay. Lamar. I think we spoke about this already, but I'm just gonna ask Lamar real quick. Does Deontay Wilder have a dent in his head? Dragons are real. Does Wilder have a dent? Does he has a dent in his head? According to the autopsy, yeah. Stop. There ain't no making fun. We ain't gonna, cause we can't get anywhere if we're just laughing at does he have a dent in his head? He's not saying anything. There's a lot of people here, though. His doctors must be Frankenstein. Well, I haven't heard anything from his doctor, but that doesn't matter anymore. Not hearing anything from his doctor or the WBC or anything, that or the commission or anything, that doesn't matter anymore. What matters is the grapevine, okay? Layla, what's going on with you? The grapevine is way more important than a doctor. A dent in his record. I just want to know if he has a dent in his head. We're in a world right now where the grapevine is way more valuable than hearing it from the doctor himself. Okay, that's just where we are. All right, so he hasn't said anything. What else we got? I think I kind of broke it down already. Some of the hardcore fans have a dent in their ego. You know, I really don't get down like that, dog. I really don't get down trying to you know, stomp on these people, man. I've been there. If there was a problem with the gloves, why didn't Wilder protest? Wilder wouldn't protest because, dude, Wilder wouldn't protest because Wilder needs this. Wilder needs this. Wilder doesn't need this as motivation. Wilder's already permanently motivated. He's motivated. Wilder's a warrior. He doesn't need this for motivation, but he does need this for his pockets. Okay, he needs this for his pockets. People stealing the lives, stealing his pay-per-views is ridiculous. 10 to 20 million people stealing the pay-per-views is ridiculous. Okay, we need controversy. You explained this. Yeah, we need controversy. We need controversy. Who do you think will win, Loma or Lopez? I got Loma, man. I got Loma. How much you betting on Jan versus Aldo fight? How much? I gotta look at the odds. I haven't looked at the odds yet. Have you made your look? How many of you guys created your accounts to busr.com/showbiz? Please do that. So when we go live, and I'm letting you guys know, I'm undefeated, right? I'm not sure why is nobody. I'm putting money on Aldo. Why nobody is listening? I'm undefeated so far. Okay. If y'all could ride with me a little bit on at least the advice I'm giving, on my analysis on who to bet on, you may. You got me ready to bet. Yeah, dog. You may have a little extra change in your pocket. Real spill. I'll ride with you, man on fire. I'm telling you, man on fire. And here, you gotta listen to this too. When I be like, bro, I don't know. Think about every time I said I don't know. Remember that last fight with Poirier and Hooker? Remember when I was like, man, and I was too afraid to bet and I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, I put $100 on Poirier. Only put $100 on Poirier because I was like, dude, Poirier won. But you see that fight? But I waited to see, and so far you on point. Yeah, thank you so much. And that fight was real close. I really shouldn't have bet it. I kind of bet on, we know this is going to happen. We know for sure this is going to be a victory. You might as well grab you about 120. I bought the low top 11s for me and ShowBizz the Kid the other day with the money that I bet on. It's good to have a little extra money, get some low top 11s, and for the 4th of July, I got your shorts on and low top 11s with your son. It's a good look. It's a good look. I want to see if there is a bet on whether Big Baby Miller is a cheat again. Jan is the favorite. Yeah. I think I put my money on Aldo, man. Yeah, man, I thought you lost that money after the first round. Bro, I did too. I was going to be like, man, this is the first time we got to come together in this community and but that's what I'm trying to say. Just get that little extra money, man. That's nice right there. Biz, I've never bet before. I was going to try your site, but I'm Canadian. Do you think that matters? No, it doesn't matter. Because it did matter when I first started the site or first started the partnership. I'm partners now with busr.com. But they made those adjustments because they realized that we had a lot of UK fans supporting ShowBizz the Adult. A lot of people from the Philippines supporting ShowBizz the Adult, so they had to, you know, open up those doors. So does it work for UK now? Yeah, it works for UK now. Supposedly, that's what I was told. What about India? I can't promise that, but from my understanding, it's global now. Biz, I'm telling you, Aldo Yawn is way too close to bet. Yup. A substantial amount. Yup. I hope you don't put too much money. Yeah. Yeah, but you gotta understand, I've been putting little money in because I'm trying to make a big bet. I was thinking about making my big bet on Usman and Burns because I feel that was the only way to get a pretty big payout. But I'm trying to have enough money to put a big bet on Lomachenko because it seems as though those odds are going to be close, and I'm very certain Lomachenko wins that fight. ShowBizz, you're not feeling the top ranked cards or something. I'm feeling boxing. Yeah. They've had some good cards. I'm feeling that boxing's back. You know. But you know, a lot of stuff has gone down with Top Rank. How do you think Jose Baldo wins? I don't want to speak ignorantly. You talking about Jose Aldo? Jose Aldo. I don't want to speak ignorantly on how that happens. Okay. I'm thinking it's going to be a decision. And I think it may be a too much of respect fight. I've seen Aldo fight that type of fight where he's creating too much respect to where it's kind of like a boring fight and he edges out. I'm leaning towards that, but I don't want to speak too ignorantly on it. Same Usyk's pace is going to be a big problem for the heavyweight division. Agreed. Usyk's pace. My thing is, or the heavyweight division is going to be too big for Usyk, and they're going to throw the abilities out the window. I'm trying to see how strong is Usyk. Once I figure out, like Evander Holyfield was strong. Evander Holyfield was punching Foreman off of him. He pushed Iron Mike Tyson back. Slugging with Ray Mercer and making Riddick Bowe go backwards. Okay, Holyfield was strong. All right. I just want to see how strong Usyk is. That's all. Once I see how strong he is, then it's okay. Luke Campbell reminds me of Dan Hooker. Who isn't afraid to lose their O. ShowBizz. How do you see Shakur versus Burchell go? There's a chance that Shakur has look. You're talking to a guy who couldn't call that fight just a couple months back. With Shakur working with Terrence Crawford, working with Ward, that last fight I saw and how Shakur performed, the way he performed, okay? He has taken the type of step, he has made the type of change to make me say, hey man, there's a chance that he's just too special. You know what I'm saying? Somebody made a change. Dubois. Dubois is another one that made me say, uh-oh. Now that plane is coming in low. Dubois made that type of change that made me say, uh-oh, bro. I saw things in his feet and his angles. And when he was punching, he wasn't smothering his own shots. When to fight, when to box, when to get a guy out of there, and when to set him up. I saw that little knowledge gap shrink. And I was just like, uh-oh. You know what I mean? So I saw that with Shakur Stevenson. That last fight, I said, uh-oh, bro. Oh, shoot. I know we thought he was special before, but uh-oh. I think Better BF, I think Bivol was made for Better BF. I think Better BF been beating guys like that forever. That's my thing. BK on fire. Man, BK is always hilarious, bro. Seriously. BK is he's beautiful for the channel, bro. Gotta check the plane coming too close, man. Right. Better. Oh, why is everything so? Oh, because so many people on the chat. Okay. Look forward to seeing Devin go at it again. Yeah, me too. I want to see how that shoulder holds up. It looks like he's doing fine. Look how much Devin, how can I put this? How serious he is about being the best. People, if you look at Devin Haney, if you look at Teofimo Lopez, if you look at Ryan Garcia and their intensity and mindset, in my opinion, they're leaving Tank Davis behind. How many of you guys agree with me on that? In my opinion, looking at their intensity, if everything about boxing is about preparation, if Floyd Money Mayweather didn't show that, I don't know how you would not get it. Floyd Money Mayweather showed that in spades. The fight is about preparation. He was so prepared, okay? He was prepared to be prepared during the fight. So Ryan Garcia, those boys, to me, look like they're leaving Gervonta Tank Davis behind. No? Hold up? No? Okay. Tank seems unbothered. That may be a problem. That may be a problem. True. That may be a problem. Let's go back to Deontay Wilder. Let's go back to Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder didn't think anybody can beat him, bro. Let's keep it a buck. Deontay Wilder didn't think that he had to keep developing. He didn't think so. He was just like, let me just find out how to land my right hand. And he was doing good with that. He stopped following the right with a clean left hook. He stopped doing the things, trying to work on different things. Deontay Wilder didn't think anybody can beat him. He knew that rematch with Tyson Fury was coming, and he said, let me squeeze in Luis Ortiz in between time. In the meantime, I just want to pick up some extra bread real quick. I'm going to knock out Luis Ortiz quick. That ain't going to be a problem. Then I'm going to go into the biggest fight of my life and knock out Tyson Fury. His confidence ended up hurting him. All right? He didn't realize it until the fight. He was like, shh, uh-oh. Have you ever went into the deep end or jump off the diving board into the deep end, and for a quick second, you like, I messed up permanently? I fatally screwed up. Deontay Wilder found himself in that moment. Oh, this ain't my night. This is about to be embarrassing. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. I messed up. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on that. Wilder Fury 3 reported to be in December. Yeah. Glovegate reminds me of the Battle of the Long Count. Even though Dempsey gave Tunney, oh, I didn't know which long count it was. Good one. All the love and respect. You're talking about the long count for his victories. You had haters that would have that wouldn't give Gene Tunney the credit. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Gene Tunney. The long count happened. The long count happened. But Gene Tunney was better than him that night. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I'm reluctant to say this, okay? Because I'm not sure if this ever came out of my mouth. Though Gerald McCullough knocked Nigel Benn out the ropes for through the ropes for like 17 seconds, and it seems as though the refs were kind of like being super biased, okay? Nigel Benn arguably was more determined than the G-Man that night. The G-Man may have had false pride that night. He wasn't responsible for his demise. I would never say that. But what I'm saying is, if he didn't get permanently damaged, he probably would have lost that fight. He probably would have lost that fight. You get 20 seconds when you get knocked off the ring. Yeah. That fight was very brutal. Yeah. There was a lot of headbutting and a lot of things, dirty tactics, and it was going back and forth. But But my thing is, Gerald McCullough was a better fighter than Nigel Benn. But Nigel Benn was more determined than Gerald McCullough that night. He was more determined than Gerald McCullough that night. And that's what, you feel what I'm saying, Hugo? All right, ShowBizz has Canelo done enough to be top 100 or 150 pound for pound ever? Well, 150, yeah. I was just thinking top 100. If I could name 100 fighters that I would put over Canelo Alvarez. I don't think I can. That's tough. But what Canelo is doing already, I don't think I can. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Not for you, T. I understand that. You think I don't know? I totally get that. But let me tell you why. When Sugar Ray Leonard retired the first time, how old was Sugar? Anybody remember? How old was Sugar? 28? How old was Sugar? He was young, T. But can someone Google it? How old was Sugar when he retired the first time? I'll wait. I'll wait. 27. I think he was around 28, wasn't he? When Sugar retired, he was a GOAT. He was a current GOAT. It wasn't even, they knew Sugar Ray Leonard was one of the greatest of all time. Like top, one of the greatest of all time when he retired. He was in his 20s. So that's why I'm thinking Canelo Alvarez, who he fought, who he beat, how you know, game bro? Oh, who 20? I think 28, 26. Wow. Yeah, he was going to fight Aaron Pryor, detached retina, popped everything off. But you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that Canelo Alvarez, he's a destined Hall of Famer. ShowBizz, what Charlotte do you think will finish? Oh, Charlo with a better career. Probably Jermell. Because think of Jermell. Think of Jermell real quick. Think of him real quick. Jermell, didn't he fight Trout? He fought Austin Trout, right? Wait, I think Jamal did too on the low. Didn't they both fight Trout? I think they both fought Trout. I think they both fought Trout. But anywho, yeah, they both, okay. So Jermell, he fought Trout, but think about it. He knocked out Lubin early, okay? He lost to Tony Harrison. After losing to Tony Harrison, he beat Cotto. He knocked out Jorge Cotto. Bruh, he knocked out Jorge Cotto, and people act like Cotto was a bum. People act like Cotto was a bum, okay? Cotto, while everybody is all over Rosario for knocking out J-Rock, okay? Yeah, when I missed the fight. You remember, T. People act like Cotto was a bum. Cotto beat Rosario, or am I wrong? Didn't Cotto beat Rosario? Why everybody's talking about Rosario? The reason why I knew how dope Rosario was is because I saw a fight with him and Cotto, and that was nasty. But I think Cotto won. Cotto beat him. Likes for Biz. Yeah, please hit the like, man. Get the likes up. Cotto beat him. Rosario beat J-Rock. Okay? Knocked out J-Rock. Start bullying J-Rock after a while. Cotto beat Rosario. No, Rosario won? Or did Cotto win? Rosario won, split decision. Okay, all I know is it was a nasty fight. And I think, no, this is why I'm getting mixed up. I think I gave it to Cotto. I think I thought Cotto won. That's what I think. I think I thought one card was overruled. I thought Cotto won. That's what it was. So I saw that fight, and I said, man, that boy Jorge Cotto is dangerous. I knew both of those guys were dangerous. Jermell Charlo knocked out Cotto. People are responding to that. People are responding to that as if Cotto was nothing. Jermell Charlo knocked out Cotto, went on to knock out Tony Harrison. Jermell Charlo, to me, may end up with a better career. How do I donate money to the channel, champ? There's a little dollar sign by the chat. Thank you so much. He was 26 when he retired in 82. Wow. '26. He was already a GOAT. But it was something. He knocked out Cotto like it was nothing. And people responded like it was nothing because they don't know Cotto. I remember, dude, do you guys remember that video I came out when I said, because Tony Harrison opted out of the fight, right? Because he said something was wrong with his ankle. Cotto filled in short notice. I said, who idea was that? Remember that? When I was like, who put Jermell Charlo against Cotto on short notice? Remember, I said, man, I was nervous. Remember that? I was nervous for Jermell. Jermell knocked out Cotto like it was nothing. I knew it was something. I knew it was something. Canelo, nah. Salvador Sanchez is considered a GOAT when he passed away at 23 years old. And guess what? He is a GOAT. He is a GOAT. He's one of the best fighters I've ever seen. So, yeah. Put him to sleep. I remember you said that. Yo, that's what I was thinking. So, Jermell Charlo, and then he knocked out Tony Harrison. When Tony Harrison, to keep it a buck, was outboxing that man the entire fight. Okay? And Jermell, his desire, his will to go through getting his ass whooped all fight and start rocking him and knock him out. Jermell Charlo may end up with a better career. He may end up with a better career. You got that Southern strength. Tiebreaker. I wouldn't mind a tiebreaker. I thought Jermell Charlo was better than... I thought he bested Tony Harrison in the first fight. Here's the funny thing. I thought Jermell Charlo beat Tony Harrison. I wasn't sure about Jamal and I keep getting his name mixed up. I mess around and say Kovalev, Korobov. Korobov. I was thinking Jamal Charlo probably lost that one. Yeah, I thought Jermell beat Tony Harrison. Who do I think Pacquiao should fight next? I think it should be Pacquiao versus Errol Spence to unify 3 belts. I think it behooves Errol Spence to take that fight, and it definitely behooves Manny Pacquiao to take that fight because that's Errol Spence's first fight back, and there's a whole bunch of doubts. I don't think Pacquiao, I wouldn't take Terrence Crawford. I'll take Errol Spence. And if he loses Errol Spence, retire. But I'll take Errol Spence because I would try to become undisputed. So I would try to beat Errol Spence and get 2 belts instead of 1. And then, I mean, what else does he have to prove other than become undisputed? What? Manny Pacquiao don't even have to become undisputed. But what if he's going to keep fighting, it might as well be for all the marbles, bro. He's fighting Triple G. He's not fighting Triple G. All right, y'all. That's my time. I'm about to go in and say what's up to my babies. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you all for being level-headed. Everybody heard me, make comments that they may have not agreed with or whatever, and everybody stayed calm and was able to disagree without being disagreeable. It was all good. ShowBizz the adult. I'm out.